and welcome back to another episode of Guess What's on the Curator's Desk. Now, last week I had you try and guess who this mystery killer was, and today I'm going to tell you. Corky is none other than syphilis. That's right. A fictitious little spirochete. He was invented by a pathologist and author, Dr. Harry Wilmer. Now, while Corky may be fictitious, syphilis was all too real in the 1940s. Now, Dr. Wilmer wrote this book to try and educate the lay public about the dangers of syphilis. So, syphilis, of course, a highly contagious and predominantly sexually transmitted disease. Now, syphilis still exists today, but the treatments and cures for syphilis were a little different. Now, let me read a passage from Corky for you. The spirochetes came by submarine in the still of the night. Their mission was sabotage. Ferocious and ugly little men, they were hardly 1/300th of an inch tall. Corky the killer was first ashore and quickly signaled to his cohorts that the coast was clear. The invaders paddled to the shore in their little boats. There was no home guard to challenge their attack. The home guard was probably home sleeping. Corky was leader of the spirochetes. He was an aristocrat who traced his long line of ancestors back to the worldwide wanderers who had crossed every continent and sea. Perhaps it was this background which kept him constantly in search of new worlds. Boys and girls. Corky. Now, spoiler alert, Corky goes on to become the mayor of Shankertown and enjoys a very prosperous time period, but he is eventually captured and executed by soap and water. Remember, this was 1945. The actual treatments for syphilis were very frequent and very high doses of arsenic, so the actual treatments were often quite fatal. So, Corky the killer is our pal syphilis.